Number 1, using suppliers from another side of the world. The basic dropshipping model lies on suppliers who can be located in any segment of the world. Basically, you shouldn't worry about shipment and delivery because it is not you, the store owner, who handles it. However, choosing a supplier who serves your customers is one of the most significant factors when creating an online store. Unfortunately, many people underestimate its caliber. The problem with this is that if you choose a supplier who is distant from your target audience, they will need to wait at least 1 month till they get their product. This span of time is too lengthy for people today. We normally expect our orders to be delivered within a maximum of 1 week. Otherwise, we start to feel insecure, start to contemplate whether we will ever receive those items. We have seen many Shopify store owners who are looking for an alternative to this model because their customers are leaving. They request a refund or leave a negative review for the products. If you are about to open your store, we heavily oppose this approach and would not recommend it at all. Instead of this, you should always look for trustworthy suppliers who are situated at least on the same continent with your target market. But the closer the better. This way, you can avoid the complaints, loss of revenue, and a bad reputation of your store. Don't leave your customers stranded. Always aim for their satisfaction. Choose local sellers. Recently, merchants realized the need for swift product shipment. We are operating a Facebook group for suppliers and retailers in which we have more than 17,000 members from all around the world. We asked them in a survey about what the most important factors are for them when they are choosing suppliers. Here are some responses they gave us. Even though they realize that reselling the products of Chinese suppliers is not the best option, many Shopify dealers still start their store with this approach. Number 2, avoiding to differentiate your store. As a consequence of the previous reason we explained, hundreds of Shopify merchants are selling lookalike or the same products. Because of the high popularity of the basic dropshipping model, dealers started to resell products from marketplaces like Etsy, Amazon, eBay, or AliExpress. As a result, shops from the same niche will offer the same products. First of all, this is disadvantageous because they will need a bigger effort to position themselves in the market. They will need more money and creativity to show the customers why they are better than all of the other shops. Moreover, most of the customers are also familiar with these sites. This all raises the question, why would they buy from these stores when they can buy exactly the same products from Amazon or eBay with the same length of shipping? What is more, as Shopify store owners also would like to maintain their stores and ultimately to get rich with this method, they will put 100 to 200% or even higher markup on each product. Just think this through. Same lengthy delivery, same product, higher price. So where is the advantage here for the customer? This will result in customers leaving your store right away. There is no surprise why these stores are being closed on a daily basis. Number 3, branding error. Many stores fail to choose a niche before they set sail. We have seen several Shopify merchants who intended to start their store as a general merchandise store and want to limit their stock later. This is the same issue as avoiding niche analysis. If you do not decide what kind of products you would like to sell, you will have a hard time figuring out how to address your customers. You will have to run several marketing campaigns for each product type, spend hours analyzing the behavior of the customers because it will be too varied. You won't be able to create a unified strategy for each part of the purchase process. As a result, you will waste most of your time on never-ending menial tasks instead of laser focusing on one specific group of people to increase sales. Not to mention the fact that customer prospects will be confused when they visit your store. They won't be able to figure out your message. It will be impossible for them to associate your business with the solution to one of their problems. Number 4, using faulty product sourcing apps. No matter which e-commerce method you utilize in your store, traditional dropshipping or the innovative remote warehousing, you will need an application that is able to cater to you and your customers. There are big differences between product sourcing applications when it comes to product import and update. You will need a different application for dropshipping if you import an order from AliExpress or eBay. On the other hand, you will again need another kind of app if you are working with files from local, trustworthy suppliers. Please note that it is essential to consider the foundational differences of product management tools when you open your store. If you choose one that does not fulfill your expectations or is full of bugs, you will have a hard time managing the updates to your inventory. Just think about it. If you assume that the application is working flawlessly in the background, but in reality it does not work as expected, customers will see wrong information on your website. This can be a serious problem when it comes to inventory quantity. If the product is already out of stock at your supplier and your app cannot update it properly, your buyers will pay for an item which is unavailable. These occurrences can damage the reputation of your store. People will leave negative feedback, which hinders future prospects from ordering from you. Number 5, selling out of stock products. This mistake is closely related to the previous one. To become a successful Shopify entrepreneur, your most important task will be to keep your task up to date. Failing this step deteriorates your customer satisfaction and decreases your sales. Don't forget to schedule the automated management of your products to avoid the manual update and the uncomfortable situation of selling out-of-stock products. The selection of a great product sourcing tool will do all of these processes instead of you having to do them, so you will have time to focus on other essential business activities. Why would you waste most of your day on the manual one-by-one import and update of your inventory when successful companies already developed a solution for this? SymKey can be a perfect match for your business goals. Always keep in mind, to become successful, your priority should always be the satisfaction of the customer.